Hello everyone and welcome to another Art of Conquest video. As usual, your host Legend Rooney has prepared another video for you. And as you read into the description, it's all about Nora. I finally decided to do her spotlight. I played with her a little bit so I can give you my tips and thoughts about Nora. As usual, if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like. If you would like to see more, please subscribe. If there is anything I can help you with, please drop a comment in the comment section below. Now let's get started with Nora. In order to try to test her out the best way I can, I decided to put some items on her, try to boost her might as much as possible. As you can see, her base might, it's 2, the bonus is 40, stamina and command, it doesn't really matter. So I just gave her these items just for the purpose of testing. Again, people keep asking me, this item you get it by transmuting. So when you transmute blue items to transform them into alchemy stone, there is a very small chance you can get this moon bow, which is classified as weapon. If you craft this weapon with the same stats on it, it will be classified as bow and only Mark will be able to equip it. But if you transmute it and you have a small chance, you can get it and it's classified as weapon. The rest of the items you should know what they do. Now let's get into her abilities. Details and then abilities. Another thing to mention, because it's very important, the level has everything to do. As you can see, attack affects the strength of the abilities. So the level of the hero is also very important, and that's why I wanted to get him to a bit an advanced level before I can do my testings. Abilities. Firebomb. Nora launches a firebomb at the target area, lighting it on fire for 3 seconds and dealing 33 burning damage per second to enemies in the target area. Units that die from burning damage will explode. Sounds interesting. Kaboom! Rocket expertise. Now definitely if you are Darth, you definitely need to max this out. If you are using blasters, rocketeers or bombardiers. But I'm pretty sure you want to use them if you get Nora and your Darth. Nora is a gifted mechanist. When she is on the battlefield, all allied blasters, rocketeers and bombardiers have their damage and health increase. Tag attack. Now unfortunately this is again Darth specific ability because it only works with blasters, rocketeers and bombardiers. Nora marks a place on the battlefield, directing blasters, rocketeers and bombardiers to attack enemies in the target area for 4 seconds. Another thing I want to mention about this ability, even if you are Darth, you can see that if you go to the next level, it will just increase the seconds that the troops will attack the target area. So it's not really beneficial to put more than 1 point in this ability. Just for them to attack for more seconds in the target area, I don't think that is really needed. 4 seconds is more than enough for your blasters to take something down. More points will be waste of points. Air cannon. Now this one I like. And basically it's the only ability you can use if you're not Darth. Nora blasts a cone of wine from her air cannon, dealing damage to enemies in front of her, pushing them back and stunning them for 3 seconds might increase the damage. As it looks like a very nice number there, it costs energy. In my opinion, the damage should be slightly increased, and you will see what I mean by that. Destructive Rage. My opinion is a useless skill. Very useless skill. I'm not sure who would ever spend points in this, but if you find this, Good for you. If you just want more might on her, then go ahead. Nora gets additional might. I would rather spend points in fast reloading than spending points in destructive rage. Fast reloading. Nora can use her firebomb, tag attack and air cannon abilities twice per battle. Now that is pretty sick, because as you know, there is only one more hero in the game that can do that, and that is Avril, our frost sorceress or frost mage. These two heroes are the only ones that can use their abilities twice. Right, so now her abilities. Now let's get her into the battle, see what she can do, and then we will talk a few things more about her. This is not a very good no. Right, so the purpose is to test her. So obviously we're gonna use her. As you can mention, she uses ammo. So obviously once her ammo it's spent, her basic attack will be very slow. Same as other ammo users, troops or heroes. And who else we want in there? Yeah, let's put Rose.
I will not suffer a coward. The sun god is with us. Only the strong may earn my favor.
And some tanking troops. And obviously Templars, they fit the description best way you could imagine. Let's see like this if it works. Now first thing I'm gonna do, I just want to slow everyone down a little bit. That's why I put Rose. And now let's test the air cannon. As you can see, it costs energy. This is the cone of the air cannon. This is the range it can do. And boom. Stuns and damage. And then if you wanna go again, obviously get out of here. Boom. Stun again. And then if you wanna do some damage to those troops, you can burn them down. If you wanna do it again, obviously you can do it again. So that's pretty much about her. I used her abilities twice. She seems to be a fun hero, to be honest. But in my opinion, she is a very exclusive dwarf hero. For 3,500 adamantium coins, she is a dwarf exclusive hero. And check the damage, but obviously you have to take in consideration she has only 40 might, but still 41 damage. I would say it's low. Using her abilities twice, so using 4 abilities from her. Now let's go try something much more squishy, but maybe where she can do more damage. Try it out differently, because obviously the mage troops, they are very strong from ranged attacks. They have that force field, so they are pretty hard to take down. Let's see this one. No. What's that? Ancient Darwin ruins. No. Subterranean maze. Abandoned temple. Yeah, let's try one of these. Usually those skeletons, they are very easy to deal damage on. So let's see if she will do a little bit more damage. That's perfect. Now the problem here is I'm not sure if the Templars will be enough, so I'll put more firepower. Some level 13 gold archers. How about that? Now let's see how this one goes. Obviously, first things first. A little bit of slow. For everyone. Take down the dragon. Yes, dragon is down. Now let's see some stunts. Have no fear. Nora is here. Stun. Boom. Look at those skeleton troops. Again. Boom. Almost killed everything. Burn them down. Exactly. Feel the burn. And now again. Burn them down. I'm just getting started. She's funny. And still very disappointing. She done double the damage than the previous one because there were a lot more troops in her AoE abilities, but still 93,000. It's low. But as I mentioned, you have to take in consideration her level. It's only 22, only 42 might, but still nothing. 42 might. All right, now let's check her again. So there he is. That is the damage. Now I'm gonna tell you my opinion about her. If you are Darth, she is a must-have hero. She is a must-have hero because of the rocket expert. My advice for all the races, if you are, regardless of the race you are, do not spend ability points or do not spend stats on her. Maybe just a little bit of stamina, so her base energy can go higher. As you can see, her max energy right now is 6. So if you can give her a few stamina points, that would be great. Obviously, if you're Darth and you're going with this ability, the rocket expertise, then obviously you might want to max her command to increase the rocket expertise even more. But above that, regardless of the race you are, you do not want to spend ability points on her, because the only thing I see her viable, it's the rocket expertise. In a PvP battle, I would seriously never use the firebomb and probably never going to use the air cannon. As a non-Darth race, the only thing I'm going to use Nora for is just to bring more heroes in the battle, as I'm explaining this in almost every video. In PvP battles, it's very important to bring as much stats as possible. So obviously I'm gonna equip her with items that increase generally her stats as much as possible. And that's the only way how I'm gonna use her, because she's ranged hero, and as I mentioned it in other videos, ranged heroes, they stay with your army behind, or they stay with your ranged troops, so your frontal troops will take the damage. As you know, if one of your heroes dies, the enemy troops, they all get morale boost, which is very, very bad. So heroes that go in the front, to have as less as possible that would be the best choice for PvP battles. So these are the pros, the pro things about her, because she is a ranged hero. You can put a lot of stats. The other thing, she can wear 2 weapons, so obviously you can later on in the game, when you have a lot of alchemy stones, you can craft different kind of items and bonuses that will benefit you in the battle. And other type of gear. If you are Darth, you definitely need to get her. You should skip Gun, you should skip Vraxius, you should go straight to Nora if you are Darth. This is my advice. But for other races, I would say that Vraxius can bring you the same thing that Nora can, probably do even more damage if you use his abilities. So 3,500 adamantium coins versus 2,500, I would go with Vraxius if I will have to choose. But another thing which I also mentioned in some of the videos, more heroes means more command, which means more bronze capacity, more silver capacity, more gold capacity. So more heroes you have, it's only in your advantage. Because as I mentioned in many of my videos, when I want to train, for the purpose of the training, I equip my heroes with as much command as possible. Like Rufio, for example, I don't use him, but he is just a bronze army cap increase. As you can see, 10, 10, that's 20, and another 28 command from this item, so he brings 48 more bronze capacity, which is equal with a outpost level. Every outpost level brings you 50 bronze capacity, 50 army supply. So even if you don't use the hero, it's always good to have as many heroes as possible. Now I hope I covered everything. I hope I told you my thoughts about Nora. I'm not gonna bother level her more, because she will be no use for me, just to have more heroes on the battlefield, and for that she doesn't need to be high level. I'll probably might get her to level 30, since it's not very hard for me. My dungeons give quite a lot of experience, as you saw, so it will not be very hard for me to bring her to level 30, like many other heroes I want to bring to 30. But that's about it. I will not invest anything in her, and even if you are Darth, I wouldn't advise, especially the might, I wouldn't advise investing in her stats except command and some stamina. So that's about it about Nora. A bit of a disappointed. I would grade her as a C hero for humans, Lich and Rakan, a class C hero, and I'll classify it a class A hero for Darts. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and until next time, this is Regent Rooney. Peace out, yo.